Hello? Is that coming through? Yeah, that should be alright. Hi, Toothers. I did see some messages popping through the Discord while we were handling dinner and such. So it sounds like you're not going for pun flavored names. It's just not strange names, but less common. We'll say uncommon names that are still identifiably just the names that you would give people. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I've got to pull up my to-do list. There's Gracie. And I guess that's it for now. It's just Gracie. So let's see. Good names. Lloyd. It's definitely a name, and I don't know of anyone named Lloyd. All right. So one of the big things I want to do tonight, we're missing one major piece. I had to lean over to see if anybody else was coming upstairs. Hello, Kerbska. Oh, look at that. Version 0.9.3. We're making good progress here. This help button. No one else was coming up the stairs. It was just Gracie came up, and then I started peering to see if Hovercat was on her way, but Hovercat did not follow. So Hovercat is still downstairs until further notice. So I want to make this mostly just like instruction. This is the instructions page. This is, hey, you have to click to fire a weapon, and that's the only way you get around. Good luck. Like, that's pretty much all I want here. And so I think I want to go... So we're going to do some drawing is apparently what we're going to do. We're going to do more drawing than programming probably tonight. Got to pull up the old Photoshop CS2 from way back when. And I want these to be a little bit bigger than this Moon Rover logo here. How big is that? Desktops, no, Moon Rover dev logo should be there. It is logo. So we're gonna go for about a 400, 300. The local authorities, help! There is a problem on the moon. Send someone. Actually, hang on. Here's a question. How big is our actual game window here? 900 by 500. So yeah, about 300, 200 sounds about right. For like a half. Well, let's say I want to double it. Let's go 400, 400. Let's go square. Okay. All right. So plan is we're gonna make a little blueprint. Blueprinty deal. Where's my layers? There's my layers. I'm not used to using Photoshop over here on this side. This feels weird. Also, that is entirely too bright of a screen here. Let's do this. And now we can copy an image straight from Moon Rover as our backdrop here. Let's 50% that, because I think what we're going to do is... Wait, no, what did I did this 400, 400. Okay, so I'm not going to be resizing. Is that really the whole size of that? Yeah, that is the... Okay, yeah, that's about right. Okay, so that's the scale. Okay, so first off, we want a nice little... I want to go blueprint aesthetic. So I'm moving all my panels over here, and I'm going to have to move them back before I forget. So we want to go with a nice... Oh, yeah, it's a nice chalky blue. Yeah. Go right ahead, sneaky snail. Wait, are you going to be turning on the bot, like pointing the bot at the channel to respond to messages? Because it'd be really funny if the sneaky snail just inadvertently started doing your timed socials command and everything. Hey, Hudson. Yeah, we are almost there. Okay, blueprints. Rolling up at the edges. Thank you, Hudson. Goes kind of like this. Kind of parallelogram-y, I guess. Then I want to spool it up, I think. Like that. I guess that's fine. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe we'll do a little bit of very rough shading. It's never too late. Wait, no, I gotta switch this to block mode. No, wait, pencil mode. So that I get these nice crisp pixels. Which, gotta love the nice crisp edges. Like, it doesn't look as nice if you're going for a good-looking image, but if you're going for that old crispy pixel style, that's what you want right there. Let's round that corner off. There we go. Working on a collab level with someone. Ooh. That should be fun. All right, now let's work on the shading a bit. We're just gonna do big blocks of... oh, that's not... It's anti-aliasing. I don't want you to anti-alias. Can you not anti-alias that? Because I want to go for these nice, crisp, pixely lines. Nope, we can't really get around it. Oh, I wonder if it's because I have... no, we're on nearest neighbor. Okay, it's not doing any interpolation. Whatever. I'll deal with it. Oh wait, there is a way I can fix it. I can do this, then switch to square mode here. There we go. So this is an ugly way of doing it, but it does give us that angle and a crisp version of it. That'll work. Crisp that up. And a little darker. Teensy bit darker here. Yeah. Let's give it that nice little faux gradient. Yeah, that is unless you are actually present with the person that you are making a level with. That's another thing. Oh, you know what I could have done? Just turn on lock transparency. That's probably a lot easier, huh? Because then I can just use the block tool. Hudson, thank you. $5 more going to Camp Horizon. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's good. We got the curve. There's like the little bit of shading going on. The shading not really shading. And then let's get just a little last, yeah, just a little tiny bit there at the edges. Oh. All right, save that as a Photoshop document, as a blueprint. Yeah, Colab levels can be pretty neat, but yeah, very difficult, I imagine, to set up. I'm gonna make this a lot darker because I want to make, I want to use white for the sort of actual, you know, goings-ons. All right, white. Yeah. Okay. So what we want to describe to the player is, hey, Day, how you feeling? I wish Nintendo had given us online anything ever. But here we are. Monkey's Paw. We get Mario Party, Super Mario Party online update years later. Well, that's good. I think Sleepy is probably the best side effect. I've heard that there is like lag while just single person events are going on. Oh no. Dang it, Mario Party. I was thinking of bringing that up for something to do during tomorrow's stream, but oh, that would be awful. No way to resume. Thanks, Nintendo. Let's see here. I want to see. Show me the capsule here in excruciating detail. All right, there we go. So we're gonna show that capsule. Just a little lima bean here with a little spaceship dome. Can we get Rover? Can we fit Rover in here? How do we make a tiny print dog? That's not particularly identifiable. Oh, there it is. There's the boy. Okay, we did it. We pulled it off. Dog in spaceship. The finest of details and care. Yeah, that's him. Oh yes, limited time only. Well, I don't know how long we'll keep it, but for a time, Rover is now a tier 1 emote. He's been cycled in. Hey, hula cow. Good to have you. We are gearing up for release. There we go. That looks real good. Coming out of the spaceship there. Okay, that's enough detail. Okay, so the idea is that we are showing that. All right, on page 1, we want to show that firing the gun sends Rover flying. I dropped that one a lot. Because it just fits into every situation. Okay, so we want to show that. We want to show a big old mouse cursor. Mouse cursor. But I want it to be a little bit not perfect, you know, a little bit scratchy. I I don't want to rotate, though. Hey, Gerbska. 5 months. 5 months. Yeah, hop on the Rover bandwagon for today. How do you show a mouse clicking? Little blaps coming out. Oh, and a little bit of a angle to it. So we kind of want to just do the same thing, but tilt it down a little bit. I'm going to have to redo this because I've got nearest neighbor mode on. I don't have the monitor. I just realized. Oh, there it is. Hang on. Who knows what shenanigans little Toadette has been getting up to. Oh, she's asleep. Weird. That's good. He typed the thing! There we go. Do I want to fill it in? Kinda do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see. Whoops. Ignore that. There we go. It's like barely any different, but whatever. And then a little bit of a, kind of a little, that's too thick. Well, I do want kind of big, thick, cartoony lines for this tutorial. That's it. That's it right there. Click. Okay, so you do that, and then click. That'll work. Let's group our layers. Let's make sure we're not losing out on this. Oh, you know what? I know what song I want to listen to. Forget this arbitrary Nintendo lo-fi. Somebody made a mashup of Caravan Palace with Mario 3D World Bowser. One of the best OC remix songs that I've found. So Caravan Palace is like this electro swing band that I like. And they mix this with like the Carnival Bowser theme from 3D World, and it's so good. There we go. I've been using GIMP for a long time. Photoshop is so good, and I'm used. This is CS2. This is from like 2005, 2006. And it has served me well this entire time, because now I've built up all the hotkeys. You know, I know the Shift Alt I and all this other stuff. I don't want to get the, I don't want to customize shortcuts anymore, because every time I reinstall it, I lose it all. Oh, one of these days. Just pretend it's there. Just pretend CatJam is there. Okay, what else do we need? So we want to show that Rover will fire his weapon. So we want to show an actual weapon being fired. What does the bullet look like? Bullet bill? Let's redo that. I just realized that's not gonna look how I want it to look. Let's just fire a big old cannonball here. Let me dig her butt. None of the other songs had the same je ne sais quoi. Oh man. Yeah. Okay, I really liked Dragons, I think it was. And Susie was okay. I don't know, I just like the sort of, you know, big band brassy feel, but with a more modernized take. It's just really fun. All right. That'll work. Bullet getting fired, and then Rover whooshing away himself. So we need to add some whoosh lines for Rover. equal and opposite and all that. That'll work. We might have to move those a little bit. Okay, so the idea here is this is going to be like a little 2-frame animation, toggling back and forth, indicating what happens. We could do 3 frames, but we could do more, as many as we want. Cold shower, ugh. Could not. There, so we're gonna put a little mouse over here. We're gonna put Rover to start with, like right here. Bullet will be over here somewhere. So grab our lasso. Let's do free lasso. One of the few instances where I'm willing to use free lasso. And then just put Rover like right there. Okay. So now we want to get rid of the backdrop. Are we okay with... Oh, you know what would look really good on this? Some grid lines. Some very, very thin grid lines. Oh, love me some... Again, play it again. I'm not done. I haven't gotten my fix. I don't want to play actual Caravan Palace music, but... Okay, on this one... Alright, here's the idea. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take advantage of layer masking. So I'm going to select everything outside of the blueprint, Control-Shift-I to invert the selection so that only the blueprint is captured. Highlight our new layer, layer 6, hit the mask button, and now we have a layer where we cannot... Oops, that was a bad example because it wasn't a noticeable color. Now we have a layer where we can't possibly draw outside of the lines of the blueprint. I don't know if that's super clear what's happening, but yeah. William copyright acted! Alright, so now we're going to draw some nice chunky grid lines. Ugh. Better. Close. That'll work. Oh, you know what? You know what let's do? Is let's put it in a group, and let's mask the whole group. Yeah, forget that layer mask, because now we can duplicate this. Yeah, and we can just drag all the lines over. And also we can rotate them slightly to fit our needs. That will work, that will work. Now we merge the layers, duplicate the layers, rotate 90 degrees-ish. Around 90 degrees. That'll work. Now, one issue is that the curves, right? The curves are going to be an issue. But we can fix that because we have, what is it? Warp. Well, we're going to try using warp here. Warp never works great for what I want to use it for, so forget it. Never mind. We're not doing that. Instead, we're going to do this the quick way, which is... What is the quick way, you might be asking? Well, I will tell you all about the quick way. It's where I create a very stupid-looking, a stupid-shaped selection again. There we go. And then I'm going to move blocks of pixels. Oop, not that one. This one. Move blocks of pixels. Oh, that's gonna suck now that I think about it. Never mind. That was a bad idea. We're just gonna trim. And then we're just gonna freehand it. We're just gonna freehand it. It'll look better that way. Yeah, but I don't want to skew the whole thing. I want to skew like a weird section of it, and I want to do it at a weird accelerating rate. Skew is like straight up parallelogram. And I want it to match my weird curve here. Okay, new layer. Kind of like that. Okay, so now because I have that, I can duplicate, drag down, duplicate, and just kind of do it one at a time to make sure it matches kind of how I want it. Probably gonna delete the leftmost pixel because I don't like that big, thick edge of the curve. I want it to be a little bit lighter over there. Maybe I'll do a gradient opacity. That's a fun one. Okay, and similarly over here, get it right once, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. There's a lot of time for like an instructions page that a lot of people are not even going to look at. Who reads instruction books on video games these days, honestly? All right, there we go. Merge all that because we don't care. And now let's try a layer mask with a gradient. Let's see if this works. Other way. Actually, that does not look half bad, honestly. I'm super okay with how that turned out. Let's try it on the other end. Whoops. Layer mask first. Now do it. Yeah. Made a sandwich this morning with no instructions. White grumpy. You are. Look at you go. All right, now this whole group, I want to bring the opacity on it down a good bit. That's about it. That's about what I'm looking for. I think. Yeah. Thanks, Hudson. I like it. It's got a sort of like side eye, big goofy grin. I'm getting what kind of vibe am I getting with this? I don't know. Replace GG with MogChamp. MogChamp is special. MogChamp right now is pretty much just for me and the people that gave me way too much money. Yes, that's what it is. That's exactly the vibe. It's the picture of the dog with the goggles. Oh, I was thinking about. Okay, this is like a 1.1, 1.2 kind of feature that I was thinking about was have like a weapon builder where you can like kind of play around with all the different types of player projectiles and the different other toggles that weapons have in the schema built in already. Let the player just kind of play around with like, oh, what about this weapon that it fires this, which in turn fires this. And for that, I would have like a little scientist chihuahua or something, and his lab.
80 please, how much more money must I give?
Dang it, Kursk. That's probably all of your ad bits. So it would be he'd have his lab, you see. That's the joke. Is that it's a chihuahua and he's got his science lab, which is his partner who is a lab. I don't know. Me neither. I don't know what I guess they just phased that out. They were just done with it. They're like, wait, people are using this feature and now they aren't giving us money for the bits. All right, I think this looks all right. Let me zoom out. I'm good with this grid level. I got every bit I've ever had out of ads. All right, we're gonna take away that. Copy the whole shenanigan thing. Then make a new. Oh yeah, I forgot it does that. Okay, that's fine. 800, 400. All right, we'll just line it up right with the far left, whatever. And then back to
Doodle 10. I'm glad he said that AdBits just worked for me.
what? Dang it! I just tried AdBits today and got nothing. And then we need to move Rover up here. All right, that should work. That's like all we needed out of this, was just those 2 frames of animation. There we go, and that's it. Save that as a resource here. We will save that as a PNG. We're gonna call that Tutorial 1. Inu! Aw. Thank you for the subscription. Man, what a night for Rover. Am I right? Chat, can we get some Rovers in the chat for Inu here? Can we get some Rovers in the chat, guys? That's it. That feels so weird to do. Oh gosh, we're zoomed in. There he is. There's the boy. I just love that goofy face. Ah, Rover Party. And did you guys know that Rover looks really good in a flower crown? Hang on, I've got that somewhere. Wait for it. There it is. There he is. Oh, he's ready for spring, for frolicking. Okay, this song has been on repeat a while. And that doesn't bother me, but I know that most people can't listen to the same song on repeat for a full 8 hours. Double eye protection. I should have thought about the sunglasses and maybe had a left-facing Rover. Turn of Forest. I don't even know what that is. I'm trying to think if there was some more good overclocked remixes I really enjoyed. Ooh, what's the most popular overclocked remix? Oh wow, this is one of the most popular. Meh. Oh wait, there was an SMB2. Oh, where is it? SMB. Okay. Gypsy Jazz. Yes. All right, hang on. You guys are gonna love this one. This one's so good. Love this one. Oh, it's just very... Actually, I need to crank it up a bit. It's very light. Just kind of this nice little... Oh. Just kind of... Oh, yeah. That's nice. This is just a good mood song. Okay, we need our tutorial asset. And let's just throw this in the increasingly messy main menu handler. Main menu handler is an absolute mess because it has the code for the version number click, the achievement stuff. Basically everything you can access from the main menu, like this. Well, actually not that anymore. And this, those are all in one class. It's way too big, but I just haven't broken it apart, and I'm too worried about doing it now. Like, because we release tomorrow, so that's kind of a thing. You gotta make sacrifices when you're on a schedule. Oh, we'll switch to Mario Paint music after this. That's a good one. Okay, so we want on-click tutorial. On-click help, which we may change the name of. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how we make a page in the main menu. This is super easy. First thing we do is change the size of the font so that you guys can actually read it. 30? Is that too big? Nah, that's fine. All right, so first off, we've got this handy little function, UIHandler.shelve, that takes all the current buttons, images, everything, and puts it onto a stack for later so that we can easily hit a back button and just pop it back off and put it in place. All right, Mario Paint. There we go. Mario Paint. So super, really glad that I did that. Like I did not make a lot of good decisions with the UI, but that one I'm glad I did. The ability to have submenus is a lot easier when you can basically just take current menu, throw it on the stack, and retrieve it later, instead of having to keep track of where you are coming from or anything like that. Then we come up with a list of new elements. This is going to include our back button, which we're just going to throw right in the top left corner for now. Actually, really quick, how do we normally do this? Okay, I just want to make sure my capitalization is consistent. All right, back to main menu. Make sure to add that to our big list here. We want to have our image. Let's see here. Hovercat's downstairs. I don't know. She might be watching. I think she's on the phone. So who knows? All right. So we want to have our actual tutorial image. So this is a UI image object, which accepts, what does it accept? The tile set, and then a position, and then I manually have to set scale. Oh yes, we're gonna need a tile set for this. We have a very fancy tile set generator at our disposal. Tile set. Here's what I have to do. I provide a image name, and that's it. We now have a tile set called Tutorial 1. So I'm gonna so what it does is it slices the image into, I think it always assumes square images unless you specify otherwise, which is reasonable for what we've built. Like, normally I would say, no, don't do that. But in this case, that does make a lot of sense. It's just let it slice, assuming a square sub-image. So we have a 800 by 400 pixel image. So it's gonna take that and see, well, the height is 400, therefore I'm gonna slice this into 400 by 400 blocks until I run out of image. And then each of those sub-images, it can individually draw those. Normally, I would pass it which of the tiles I want it to display, but I want it to display both of them alternating. I just pass it the entire tile set, and it will continue to do that. Location, 500, no, 450, 50? Yeah, 450, 50. Normally I would actually measure that out by saying like canvas height over 2 minus image size over 2 and center it that way, but I just happen to know that's where it needs to go and whatever. Technical debt for another day. Image scale is fine, but the let's see here. Animation speed, that's the one. Ooh, what do we want to set animation speed to? I've never actually used this. I programmed this a couple weeks ago and I never used it. Oh, wait a second. Oh, perfect. Okay. So animation speed, default is 1, which means toggle every frame. 0.5 will be toggle every other frame. We're gonna say, go a full second between? Half a second? Let's try that. All right, so push back button, push tutorial image. Back button needs to actually do something. So we're gonna provide a Lambda function to tell it what to do, which is UI handler.restore, which says everything is currently on the page, throw it in the trash, and go back to that history we had and throw it. Hey, Shiner! Running giveaways last night at like 2 a.m. I'm sure it's pulled for. Absolutely. I'm excited about that. That's a fun concept. I especially like the way you're doing it, with basically just, you're not saying, okay, this game is now gonna be given away randomly, and now this game is. Like, basically, anytime you win, you can get the best game you want off of the list. That's a really cool idea. It's been a long time coming, Shiner. But tomorrow is release day. Germdove has a lot of game keys, and he's going to start doing giveaways for those, randomly drawing names and that kind of stuff. It's pretty exciting. I got you some water. Who's going to do Moonrover speedruns? That reminds me, I do need to add an achievement, a speedrun achievement. I only did my first ever complete start to finish run last week, and I went a little bit cautiously and finished the game in 30 minutes. Like, I was definitely farming money. And then after I did that, I went back and made the game harder to beat. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Long enough that the fact that you can't save mid-run is not a big deal. Because I really don't want to add that code, because I know it will be painful to store your list of current weapons and their current upgrades, and then sort of recalculate all the weapon stats. Well, now you kind of need to do a little bit of money farming. Actually, the big thing now is now you have to think carefully about what you buy. Like during last week's run, I always had enough money to buy everything and to fully repair my ship. It felt not good. Okay, so we push our back button, which restores. Oh, and we're gonna need some text. Which is, what is my, okay, X, Y, and then the text. So let's say 50, 50, the text here. And then I do want to give it a max width of 400, 300, 350. Let's say 350. And then elements dot push text. Okay, and that's it. UI handler dot elements equals our elements. One last thing before we do that is for each element, I want to move its its Y value up by the canvas height. So this is basically to make it slide up from the bottom of the screen. Okay, on click help. Now we need to go to the actual help button and tell it that, yeah, that's how you do it. All right, let's see if this works. Oh wait, I don't actually have there we go, get rid of that. Don't want it disabled anymore. Hey! Look at that. Isn't that cute? And it goes with the music. Wait, is this song at exactly 120? Nope, nope, it's not. We're lagging behind. This is faster. It's almost in line with the music. And if I click back, it goes back. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna move this back button down here. Text, we're gonna drop the text down about another 50 pixels both ways. Oh yeah, that's good. That worked pretty much exactly how I wanted it to. First try. First try. All right, button. Button is gonna be at 100. We're gonna make it 50 pixels tall, so it needs to be at 400. How's that look? Oh yeah, make that 50 pixels tall and much wider. And back button dot width equals 200. Is that too much? Easy peasy. Hey, that looks all right. And now text here can just be a bunch of text. This does not look like it's going where I want it to. Is that, what's going on there? 100, oh, because our text is, oh, because our text by default, I think, is centered. So, text align left. I don't know, don't ask me why I made center the default for that, because I really don't know. Perfect. Okay. So, now we're gonna actually put in our tutorial text. All right, let's do it. Tutorial text. Click or tap the screen to make Rover fire the current weapon. This will send Rover flying in the opposite direction. Use your weapons to attack and move towards the star at the end of each level. All right, how much space does that take up? Do we have plenty of more space? Oh, max width. We need to cut max width back about 50 pixels. Okay, looks good. Let's add a little bit more info here. Rover lives on the moon. There we go. I don't have some sub. I don't know how gift subs work. It's just magic. Uh-oh. Where did that go? So this should be the character for New Line. But it's just gone instead. Wait, what if I include a space after that? Is that what the problem is? No. All right, UI handler dot elements sub 2 dot lines. Yeah, it just cuts off there. That's weird. All right, well, let's take that out. Uh-oh. Oh! There we go, we're back. Voice meter is bugging me to register. It's because I didn't actually connect it to this next line. If you can believe it, that will, in fact, be a problem. Okay, that should work. Yay! Do 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 do. It does. Well, I'm using voice meter potato instead of voice meter banana because voice meter banana did not have enough channels. It's pay what you want software. I just didn't think that it would bug me to pay what I want. Potato doesn't sound very good. It's actually decent software. It's a little finicky in some things. Banana audio cable, gotcha. I like this. This turned out very nice. And then I need one thing about Mooney. Oh, so we need a Mooney image. New UI image, tile set dot Mooney? Is that actually a valid tile? I guess we're gonna find out. 300, let's just put it right here for now. It's gonna spin way too fast, by the way. But let's see what happens here. Nope, it doesn't exist. Tile set. Is it coin? It's coin. It's tileset.coin. There we go. Oh, it's so small. My microphone system having its own software that will do mostly the same thing as what I was using before. That's weird. I do not like when things just start deciding they want to use their own software that you have to go through. My old capture card kept wanting me to use its special castings. Yeah, it was actually Elgato casting software instead of OBS, and so I instead just captured that at first until I don't know. I think I found some way to get OBS to actually recognize it. It was a cheap card, but it worked until it started overheating and very, very weirdly graphically glitching. Dot animation speed. We're gonna go for 0.5, and also we have dot scale, which let's do a scale of 4. Hey, there it is. That's still too fast. Dang it. Collect Mooney to purchase new weapons and upgrades every few levels. I'm not gonna tell the player because it's 5. There's 5 levels per, or there's 5 zones per level. I'm not gonna say, oh, well, it's every 2 zones unless there's a boss, which won't count towards that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna say every few. Just deal with it. Okay, let's do. I want to put this kind of in line without making a whole new text thing. So let's bump it up. 1530, I think. 30 and then 285. And then cut that after new and every few. How does that look? Yeah. Let's bump the coin over just a hair more. It's not like I have brand loyalty for them. They're just, reasonably priced. That's what they've really got going for them. Oh, yeah. Rock Band microphone. Germduff had a really cool setup for his cooking streams. Hey, there we go. Let's see, okay. Tim, to save the day. Click or tap the screen to make Rover fire the current weapon. This will send Rover flying in the opposite direction. Use your weapons to attack and move towards the star at the end of each level. Collect Mooney to purchase new weapons and upgrades every few levels. Back to main menu. That's it. Help. Help page is up. That's it. It's short enough that people are gonna be okay with reading it. I was thinking that when I was originally envisioning this page, there were gonna be like 3 different pages of okay, you have to click the screen to fire, and then that's gonna send you flying. Also, you have to shoot enemies to make them die, and you have to do the. I was like, you know what? It's not that complicated. This is the only mechanic you need to know about. Shoot weapon, go forward. That's it. Those 2 lines smack dab in the middle is pretty much the entirety of what you need to know to start playing the game. Not gonna face cam, just hoping for a good mic to block out your big family with a dog that never stops barking. Good old Rover. I think we got that. Alright, that's done. Speedrun achievement. Alright, I'm gonna check that one off the list. That is done. Oh yeah, I mean I was using my webcam mic for the first year or so. I don't know. I really don't know when I would consider that I really started streaming. Because I had OBS running while playing TF2 for a good solid year before I actually started streaming, I guess. That's the thing, you don't have to use a microphone to stream, and you don't have to do that to be, to have high viewership. I can think of at least a few streamers that do not use webcam or microphone and still have. Braden was the one I was thinking of. Braden was the one I had in mind. That guy has a huge following, and he does not use a webcam or microphone. He just plays the game. And then he chats back when he has something to say. He just types it in chat. I'm afraid to type his name because you thought he would spell it. We would know what you meant. Okay, I want a speedrun achievement. Achievement handler. Oh, let's actually put that in version history, right? We gotta put that in version history. Oh, you know what? This is gonna be version 1.0. Oh man, coming out tomorrow. Finally added instructions page. Ooh, actually that's something. Maybe help. Maybe instead of saying help, maybe we say instructions. Let's just change that name, the button name. Yeah, there we go. Or how to play. That sounds a little bit little bit better to me. There we go. Oh gosh, yeah. Really? So it is on the server, but there's like just basically a true false did clear check flag. Huh. Or maybe I misinterpret how that even works. I don't know. I mean, you know the Mario Maker community is pretty crazy, and that people would totally be willing to manually recreate it from schematics. Oh, interesting. Wee, meteor shower. Alright, we need an achievement for... there it is. We want a new achievement for speedrun. Alright, so there are multiple names for every achievement. I don't know if you guys knew that. Ooh. Oh, that would be an unlucky draw there. Okay, I need to put in. How do we get our final time here? It's on. There's like an options handler, options menu. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a completion time. Which is just gonna be how fast did you beat the game? If is victory, achievement handler dot completion time equals our current time. Timer handler, what is your magical timer time? Frames. Ooh, it's measured in frames. Guess that makes sense. Let's make sure that it's that we keep that in mind. Rowing. He got close. He got so close. To think that he could have been done already. Completion time has to be less than or equal to. No, flat out less than. Flat out less than some value. And I don't want this to step on the go fast. Gotta go fast, need for speed, and mock king. Dang it, those names are usable. Okay, speedrun achievement name. I need 3 of them. Let's see. Dog. Speed. Fast. Trying to think of some dog puns. Retriever. Poodle. Dogga go fast. I've already used gotta go fast. That's the thing. I feel like I've already spent that one. Let's see. Doggone fast. Ah. Nobody uses whale of a time or doggone unless they're making a pun. That's just the way of things. Those phrases are no longer in actual circulation. A real whale of a time. If someone ever says to you, hey, you know, hey, grab your keys, we're gonna go somewhere, we're gonna have a whale of a time, you're immediately gonna think, are you telling me we're going to the aquarium? What do you mean? No one will ever take the phrase whale of a time seriously. Doggone is pretty close to that point. Maybe not quite as far gone as whale of a time. I think I was being kidnapped. I mean, I guess that applies too. Let's see. All right, hang on. Google, give me some dog breeds. Bulldog, poodle. Bulldog. Pomeranian. Greyhound. Greyhounds are fast. Border Collie. More terriers. Gosh, bull terriers look weird. All right, have a good night, Germ. Thanks for hanging out. Cocker Spaniel, Pointer. Toy Poodle. I don't think I'm gonna get a good pun in here as much as I wanted to. Maybe I'm going from the wrong direction. I need to think of fast first. You know, speed run, timer. Just beat game fast achievement. I'm peaking that comedy. I don't know if you meant P-E-A-K as in highest form. Because as it stands, yeah. I'm viewing the comedy discreetly. Pause. Pause. Mock. Wait, did I do... What did I do for... No, I already... Dang it! I already did Mach K9. Okay. Ah. Oh, yeah, there you go. It works in both situations. It's the everyman's contraction. This one's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna say in under X minutes. Completion time in frames. So let's say if I beat it in, there we go. This is equivalent to how many seconds it took, and this is equivalent to how many minutes it took. So I know I can beat the game pretty carefully in under 30 minutes. I took longer than 30 minutes. I don't know what an amazing time will be in this game. That's gonna be tricky. I don't know how fast you can beat this game. So I'm gonna say the gold medal time is gonna be 15 minutes. If anybody can do that, they have earned the achievement. These achievements are not really meant to, I think the achievements may get balanced later. Like if I just determine nobody's getting this, no, it's impossible. I will be very interested to see which of these achievements everybody gets and which achievements nobody gets. But nobody was expected to beat Crypt of the Necrodancer as Coda, and that happens regularly now. Nobody was expected to get the Golden Farewell Berry. But here we are, where that's a thing. Pause. Fur. Fast and the Furriest. It works. Yeah, that'll work. Tail. Tail? No. Wag. Just straight up, this is a very fast dog. That's the name of the achievement. I don't know. Space race. Sure. All right, so that gives us... Oh! Why did I get that? That's broken. Achievement handler. Comes out to 0. Because it is null, and null divided by 60. Null divided by a number is always 0. So I want this, completion time in frames, and... Okay. There we go. Yeah, we gotta clear that. All right. Take away my save file. All right, refresh, achievements. There we go. Now I'm not beating the game randomly. All right, that's good. I would really like 3 more achievements just to get a nice, even setup here, but I'm okay if I don't. I got what I really wanted. We have 8 playable characters now. That's exciting. It's more teal than blue now that I look at it, but I think that's okay. It's still identifiably a Blueprint aesthetic. Done? Is this where we, let's see, got, all right, there was one other thing, and I don't know, I could go crazy with it. Here's the thing, in the current setup, it will only really affect, like, what, 2 achievements, 3 achievements, 4 achievements. Yeah, all right, so a lot of the achievements you get based on something that happens during a single run. For instance, purchasing X number of weapons, igniting X number of robots in Y number of seconds. Some things are based on a sort of lifetime career total, like total number of robots you've destroyed, total amount of Mooney you've collected. I have no idea if that's way too much, but whatever. So for these, I could have like something to indicate what your current value is. But that would only affect the ones that are like lifetime completion stuff. Like the things that are like beat the game in under 30 minutes. I don't have anything currently that stores what your best attempt was. That would require a whole nother system. If I was going to do that, I would probably kind of refactor how this system works right now. Because right now every achievement has a function that tells you whether or not you successfully achieved that achievement. That I can just run this every frame if I wanted to, and it'd be pretty much free. That's just telling me, hey, run this, tell me if I got the achievement or not. And it's based on the values within that achievement. What I could refactor to is instead of a function that returns whether or not you got the achievement, I have a function that returns what is the variable I am measuring, and then another function that tells me, am I supposed to be above this value or below this value to get the achievement? Because like some things like number of times you beat the game, you want to get more of those, but things like speedrun, you want to get a lesser value to get a better achievement. And then I would redo how the function works to tell if a achievement was unlocked by basically sticking those 2 pieces of information together of, hey, you're supposed to get equal to or greater than a value, and the value you're looking at is lifetime run completes. With that information, every frame I could store, hey, is this value better than my current best? If so, store it and save it. And that way we can see on the achievement page how far we've gotten. But that still doesn't work for every achievement. For instance, burning ignite X robots in Y seconds. first tier is ignite 3 robots in 5 seconds. Second tier is ignite 5 robots in 4 seconds. What do I store as my best? Am I storing how many robots I was able to burn in 5 seconds or 4 seconds? Am I storing how many robots, or how quickly I was able to ignite 3 robots? Like, when there's 2 different variables, that's when that system doesn't really work. And that's why I'm hesitant to actually add that whole thing about storing your best performance. If I did that, I would kind of just have to ignore the ones where it's like a pair of values that you're being measured against. Yeah. Anyway, that's my soapbox on that. Okay. This is pretty much the last chance to think if there is anything else I want to add. I'm looking over the big list. I'm definitely not going to be doing controller support in version 1. Full screen gameplay is very possible in the JavaScript. Like, it's basically just a single line function to toggle it on. But it throws off my location of mouse. So I would have to do some weird scaling stuff for that. And I don't want to try and do that this late in the game. Especially because you can literally just zoom in Chrome. And you can full on just full screen, zoom in to 200%, and it works. So I mean, that's reasonable right there. What else? More weapons, more types of enemies, Actually, I did get more upgrades on weapons. That one I can check off. I wound up having, I think, close to 10 upgrades. No, 8 upgrades per weapon, at least. I think every weapon has at least 8 upgrades. A star. We do have a star. Did I update my achievement for getting an upgrade? I did. Okay, we're good. I think this is where we call 1.0 done, right? I think it's done. I'm scared to call it done because I know there's going to be more stuff I want.
Finish this sentence. Guess what, Ma?
Guess what, Mario? I don't know, Luigi. That's it. That's the sentence. It's actually 2 sentences, but it works. I don't think I misspelled anybody's name in the credits, except the ones that have changed their names. And then there's no telling what they're supposed to be. Added Mario Maker fan. There's a little bonus section there. He did a lot of extra work on the testing front for me. Sweet, so I get 110%. The ultimate game tester. He is the tester. See, this is going to be the 1.0 patch notes. Added instructions page. That's about it. That's about all I did in this version. Okay, well, let's see here. that's pretty much it then, right? Yeah. I've got the new characters are in. We've got the new image. That's it. What will Fridays be now? I don't know. I don't really know. Let's see. Last thing here is, so this is a really cheap way to do cache breaking. So here's what happens. When you come to a web page, the web page says, hey, I need this JavaScript file and this image and this audio file and this JavaScript file. And then if it sees that it already has that file downloaded, it will sometimes skip it. So what I do is I add like a nonsense ending string that still goes to the same file, just to tell the browser like, hey, you don't have this file. And that's just to make sure that anybody who has played the game before release, their computer is not ignoring the new code and will make sure to download a fresh copy of it when they go to play. When did you start this? October? That is a good question. Let's take a look here. All right, let's see here. The first game dev stream was October 14th. Whew. That is quite a while back. Follow-up question from me. How many episodes did we do of this? 5, 10, 15, 23. This is episode 24. Whew. And after about I don't remember how many episodes of this, I started doing a lot off stream because I was like, I'm never gonna get this done if I only work on it on Friday nights for 2 hours at a time. So I guess the question is, how much time did we actually spend on this project? I'm gonna say 50 to 100 hours of work. Rough estimate. Very rough estimate. It could have been more, I guess. Could have been less, but can't be much less than that. That's it. Moon Rover. Moon Rover's ready to go, guys. All we've got now is to release it tomorrow. All right, Mario Paint off, Moon Rover on. Now, it's not actually available for play just yet. Only version 0.9.3 is out. 1.0.0, I'll actually deploy it tomorrow during stream. HH for good measures, yeah. I'm throwing that HH. Messieurs. Alright, tomorrow's plan. Probably gonna start streaming early-ish in the morning with presumably some Mario Maker, because that's a good kind of everybody likes it game. That's sort of the common thread for just about everybody that hangs out on this channel is Mario Maker. Like almost everyone, not fully everyone, but almost everyone that spends any significant amount of time here got here through Mario Maker one way or another. So we'll probably start with Mario Maker to kind of kind of fill the seats in before we start mixing things up. Okay, lunch tomorrow. I might get a pizza delivered, so I don't have to go out and break for a long period of time. The actual release of Moon Rover, we'll probably do that around lunchtime-ish. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 full runs of Moon Rover. I'm gonna hate myself for how much more expensive I made the upgrades. The nice thing is the weapons are still cheap. It's the upgrades that are expensive. So you're rewarded for cycling out for things that fit your playstyle better. You're kind of inclined to say, yeah, I don't want to upgrade this weapon. I would rather swap it out for a new. Going to your grandma's house to have a little party for months. Oh, that's nice. No, that's all right. Don't spend your whole day watching some weird guy on the internet play video games. I mean, I'm not your boss. I'm not your mom, but that's my take on it. But you have nothing better. Aw. Make more 2.5 level difficulty shell levels. 2.5 is great. Nothing that requires juggling. Or your weird janky bomb bouncing thing. Doesn't this have such a credits sound to it? Totally ripped the chord structure from SMB3 credits, just a little bit. It's crazy. We spent a lot of okay, what are we gonna do Friday? That was the original question. What are we gonna start doing on Fridays? So Super Mario World hacks. I might do a lot of those because we're gonna start that out on like early afternoon tomorrow. Germdove gave me a list of some. I found a couple that are rated as fairly easy on the Kaizo Lite. So we're gonna start with those and just see where we feel after that. But if I really enjoy it, that might be a weekly thing for a while. So that might be the new Friday. And there's always the chance that at some point we're gonna want to spin up a new game dev project. Maybe a quicker one. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be good. It would be nice to have projects that don't take half a year to finish every time. What's the sweet spot? Like a month? A game dev project that I can finish in 1 month? Would I be satisfied ever? Because like with this, we're making the artwork, we're making the music. How crappy does a game have to be where I can finish it in like a single night or maybe 4 nights or something? It seems to pay off really well. I mean, this one turned out good, but there's so many things I'm like, I should have done that differently, and that still sucks, and this doesn't feel good, and the balance over here is awful. I don't know. It just makes me think of all the things like, I could have done a lot better on this. I feel like if I did a project that was just like a single night long, I would just feel awful about it the whole time. Now, one project, let's see here. One project that, alright, one project that was really fun to play around with was this was basically a Mario Maker game that I never really got very far in creating. That was all based on these like elements you could plug into other elements. So, for instance, this is a fast conveyor belt that's direction is powered by this switch. Like, oh yeah, all the art is custom. Look, this is straight up Mario Maker, right? It's meh. Can I jump? Yeah, you can jump on the cannonballs. And then you can flip the switch so it's going the opposite direction. I can't climb up there. Alright, there you go. Alright. So I really liked the idea... Where's the Kaizo block? I really liked the idea of platforming games with like a lot of different elements that you could then wrap into a level editor. No, guess the path or hidden blocks, rip. Yeah. You gotta have those, you gotta have those. Alright. I think that's it, guys. I think I'm done for the night. We did what we set out to do, which is basically this one page. I think that's all we're gonna do on Moon Rover for 1.0, which releases tomorrow. Inu's playing Pokemon Snap, so I think we're gonna hang out with him for the night. Send the party his way. Let's give him. We'll send him lots of rovers. Rover. You too, Hudson. For anybody that can't make it tomorrow, I'm gonna be streaming pretty much all day. Lots of different games. We'll do a little bit of multiplayer stuff. We will release Moon Rover officially, and I will try to speedrun it. It will go poorly. I expect the world record for Moon Rover to be taken before I even beat it for the first time. I'm not very good at my own game. Raid channel. I don't know. I'm expecting Mario Maker. Hey, credits warp. I mean, I'm expecting Mario Maker fan to take world record on Moon Rover. Honestly, the thing is, there's 8 different characters. Some of them are going to be really fast to play as. Some of them are going to be downright impossible to play as. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, guys. I'll see you over in Inu's channel. Have a wonderful night. Have a good weekend. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. If not, maybe Sunday, Monday. We'll see. Alright. Take care, everybody. Bye.